once read this book about building a goblin civilization, and I thought it was really awesome. So when I saw the game Goblins of Elderstone came out, I thought, why not hop in and let's give it a try. Now, this is a city building game, and it does get pretty complex when you're going through and you start to make your game, because there's a lot of different selections that you can do, from creating your story to creating a pantheon to creating a random creation, and then also going through and doing some scenarios. But today we're going to be going through and doing a story creation. So let's first start off here. We're going to go ahead and be evil. Okay, we could choose good, neutral, or evil. Now we're going to choose our path. So either the path of war, the path of trade, or the path of faith. I'm going to go through the path of war because evil sounds awesome. And then also I have divine, nature, and arcane as my magic. And I'm going to go ahead and select arcane as our magic. So what that's going to end up doing is it's going to give us an enemy that we can play against. And I think that playing against something like let's do the elves. We'll play against the elves, and this looks like our story. So what it says here is, what is our creed? You shall live with sharp eyes and bloodthirsty teeth. You shall take a path covered in blood and broken steel. You will find an ancient tomb of vaulted dreams, and the vein of the elves is taking your children away from you. So it is time for us to go through and see what we can do with this setting here. So we're going to use these evil goblins, more or less, and here's our gods we have. So either I have this guy here, which this guy here is Sagarite, and he is a good alignment. Influences faith, magic's arcane, enemies elves. Okay, he travels across the lands of Elderstone free of any weights or ties, spend most of his days in meditation. Or we have this guy, which this guy looks pretty awesome. He is Warjoy. Warjoy is raised up from the bowels of Elderstone by the great earthquake, bringing with him many an arcane secret from the inscrutable depths. So he is a good alignment god with the influence of war, arcane, and his enemy is orcs. Or we also have Furymane, and Furymane, thirsty for glory and always seeking a worthy opponent. Furymane was conjured through many conflicts that stain the history of Elderstone. So this one is in alignment, evil, influence, war, magic is divine, and the enemy's elves. So this one actually fits with me the closest. And each of these different deities give you a different set of spells as well as punishment. So we're going to go through and we're going to see what we can do. So let's get on started here. Now with this, we also get to select where exactly we want to start and what we want to get ourselves into. So, you know, it's a good thing for you to go through and edit up your map a little bit if you want to. We're going to not go with Mudblood. We're going to go with let's do we're gonna do the village name of Bloodfang, and that is going to be our village name. We're gonna leave everything the way that it is, and we're just gonna go ahead and select continue. Now the other thing that we get to do is we get to add in some of these little goblins that we want to add in here. So I'm gonna bring a couple of them over here. This is our chieftain. Okay, new clan is Never Deep. That's fine. Let's edit up our banner here really quick. Let's make it nice and red. We'll do black like that. Maybe yellow. Yeah, let's do that yellowish color. And then let's go ahead and put it as an axe. There we go. That looks good. And then let's grab a couple other people here, and let's bring them over. I can see what all skills they have. If I go over here, immune, weakling, and poise, increase faith by 1, can be assigned to faith jobs. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple people down in here just to fill out my clan a little bit more, because I want to go ahead and start getting myself some stuff. Let's go ahead, pull in this guy. Let's go ahead, pull in this guy. And you know, I don't need the tutorial. I know how to build, so we're going to be okay. And we're going to do, you know, we're going to do warm defense. I could start by building up some stuff. So let's see. I have many female, one male, 1, 2, 3, 4 males, so that's okay. We're good there. We're gonna be all right. This is gonna be our start, and we're gonna head and get started in here. Play with tutorials? Nah, we should be okay. Okay, so here we are. The first thing that we need to do is we need to look around and figure out where we can place down our zone, so that way we have some food and stuff like that. And normally placing near some berry bushes, some rock piles, and some trees is going to help us out. So this looks pretty good right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put my village center right about there. Very good. And then the first thing we're going to go off and build is we're going to build our grand hall. I'm going to go ahead and set that guy down right about there. That looks good. That's where our grand hall is going to be. They're going to go out. They're going to do some resource gathering up, and all should be good there. Let's go ahead and kick up that time a little bit here. There we go. Get that sped up a little bit more. And while we're at it, we're going to start building a couple other things as well. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves a storage. We're going to need one of those. Now, a cool thing about Goblins of Elderstone, when you build things, they connect to each other via a bridge, as you just saw me connect there. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting hut. Build that guy. Just put that down like right about there. And I'm trying to group everything together. That way I can surround it by one tower if so needed. And then we're also going to get ourselves a woodcutter's hut. I'm going to get that. I'm going to put that maybe back over there. I'm going to get us we already have a crafting hut, right? That's a crafting hut. That's a building site. That's a grand hall. Okay, perfect. Perfect. What else do we need here? We're probably going to need a kindler because that's going to get us our firewood for the winter, even though right now we are in spring, so we still have to make it through summer, fall, and then we'll be into winter. But still, I want to start stockpiling up some firewood if possible. That way we don't end up getting freezing to death, people, because frostbite sucks. Don't get it. All right, fantastic. We're actually starting to get some good work done. If we go ahead and make a scavenger's hut, they can start getting some other resources for us. We don't really need that quite yet. I am contemplating, though, going through and getting myself like a trade hall. So we can go here to sign the trade prints, to prioritize jobs for peons, building other faction halls as well, unlocking trekking so we could do this, which I probably should. It's a really good building. It's just kind of spendy to build it. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start assigning out some people here. So let's go ahead and get our mating on. I'm going to go ahead and get you added in here as well as you added in here. Weakling, pious, worker, and immune. That's okay. We'll get that going. We got some people for the frick chambers. Storage, we're going to go ahead and get you added in there. You can work the storage. And then in the crafting hut, this is how we end up making tools. We're going to go ahead and get you in here so that way you can start making some tools for us. Okay, good. So we've gotten a decent start going so far. We still have quite a bit more to do. And it looks like we need some more population and capacity. So let's go ahead and let's start getting ourselves a little bit more space. Now, how we do that is we build up a Warrens. Now, what this Warrens is going to do is it's literally going to give us somewhere where people can sleep. So I'm going to put that there so that way we can start getting some of these other resources, like these ancient one bone piles, more of these trees over here, this gravestone that's here, so I can clear that out. If you don't clear out these graves, you start to have more and more undead come through and try to get you during the winter months, because during the winter you can actually have giant groups of the undead come and attack you, and we want to avoid that if possible. Okay, so we've gone through, we finished building out what we need in order to start getting our basic resources in, aka we have it so we have our woodcutter's hut in here. We do have our kindler over here, but they're missing some resources. They need more wood. Our storage here, it's doing okay. We've started to produce a couple of items. We have some basic tools here for our little goblins to use, so that's a good thing. We still can't build our warrens, though, because we still need some more wood. So we need to do a couple different things, I think. So let's go ahead and let's go get ourselves another woodcutter's hut, because I feel like we're going to need another one of these. So I'm going to get myself a woodcutter's hut. I'm going to put it right over here at the edge of our zone, so that way they can go out and cut some wood a little bit further away from our housing unit that we have here. Hey, look! It's like a little Christmas tree. How you doing? Well, it is getting to be the holiday season, so that does make sense. Thankfully, this is only sticks and rocks in order for us to make, and we should be able to do that fairly simply, gathering up those sticks and rocks just with our standard little goblins that are running around. Now, we still have yet to pop out any babies, and we do need some babies. So we need them to really get to work over here with making some of them babies. So it looks like that we're probably going to get the majority of our people being peons here instead of the majority of them being like war or trade or faith or anything right now, which is okay. But hopefully in the future we can start getting some more things there. All right, so let's grab a clan chief. I can't really add anybody who can be the clan chief yet. I have the clan leader, but I can't have anybody who's going to be the clan chief. Huh. Alright. We need more stuff, is what we need. We need a lot more stuff. It's a good thing that they're actually going through and doing some more gathering. Hey, you. I know that you're like the clan leader or whatever, doing your leadership stuff, but you may want to actually help people out and do something. And just like that, our warrens is completed, so now we can house up to 18 goblins, which is great. 18 goblins is vastly better than 10, and it's going to allow it so we can start getting some wandering goblins to come in and join our clan, which is going to be a huge boost to our population if possible. But right now, we only have 2 peons that are actually going through and collecting things. So what I'm going to do is this. How many tools do I have in storage now? If I had to check, I have 18 tools in storage. I'm going to go ahead and remove this person from being a crafter. Okay, I'm going to get them out of there. That way we have another peon that's going through and doing some gathering. I'm also for now going to go through and I'm going to pull this guy off as well. So that way we can start getting some more resources gathered up. I need rocks. I need sticks. I need them to start moving around some of the items that we've gone through and crafted up. So I'm going to remove them off of their jobs for now so that way they can get some stuff going here. Get some more woodcutters going. Get some more wood. Get some firewood. All of that good stuff. Because right now, we may not be doing well when it comes to be winter. Thankfully, it's only summer right now. But speaking of good things that are happening, we just had a brand new goblin join our rankings. So we had Gnarly that joined us, and they have zero respect for us yet, but hopefully soon they'll go ahead and respect us a little bit. We're going to go ahead and let them be a peon for a little while. And then, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and immediately put them as a job. Gnarly, you're going to go ahead and you're going to be our woodcutter is what you're going to do. So you go ahead, cut down some trees for us, get us some more logs so that way we can get more firewood. We need 39 firewood right now, so we're still missing a boatload of firewood. But I think we're going to end up getting plenty of it here very, very, very soon. Oh, we had 2 adults join. Look at that. We had another one that joined us. Very good. So the other one is named Fleh. Alright, so Fleh also joined us. So let's go ahead and let's start getting some more stuff going here. I.e., let's go ahead and get ourselves a watchtower built. I want to go ahead and get a watchtower built smack right in the middle of our base there because it's going to keep the majority of this area protected come either during invasion or come winter time when the undead decide to rise and try to eat our souls. Alright, let's go ahead and get a couple people assigned here. There we go. The first undead horde will arise soon, so it's a good thing that we got our watchtower activated there. That's going to keep them going. They need some firewood, though. Thankfully, we have our kindler here. They seem to be working fairly efficiently now, so that's good. That means that they're going to... Can I... Priority active. I wish I could up that priority. I wish I could get them to focus on that a little bit more, because we are now into autumn. And now that we're into autumn, things are going to start getting a little bit colder. Let's see if we can go ahead and get ourselves a second kindler. We can use it for some other things a little bit later on, but for now, let's get a second kindler. That's going to be outside of our range of our watchtower, so we do need to be careful with that. But I think that it'll be okay. As long as we call our goblins to war once we need them, I think it'll be okay. Speaking of calling to war, I think I should start working on getting ready to gather bones as well. Because we use bones in order to make some basic weapons here. And these basic weapons will make it so we can defend ourselves that much better. But in order to gather bones, I need a gathering hall, which I do believe is right here. This trade... No, not the trade hall. This guy that's right here. The scavenger hut. Bones, frogs, herbs, and hemp. Yeah. But that one I think I need planks for? Yeah, I need planks for that. So we need a lumber mill in order to make planks. I'm going to go ahead and put down a lumber mill for us here. It should be alright. I'm going to go ahead and put it like right here-ish. It's a little bit out of the way, but I'm going to go ahead and put down that lumber mill down over there. It should be able to get us the start of getting some resources in. Now, I'm building a lot of this stuff very quickly. Okay, I'm building this very, very quickly because I am trying to get myself ready for when winter gets here and I have to actually protect my little goblin village that we have. By the way, for some reason, a little note, if you guys are looking down here in the left corner, and you're like, why does it say a year away? For some reason, each season is an entire year instead of it being a season. So that's why it says winter's only a year away. Now, technically, it's only half of a year away because it's now autumn. And just like that, it is now snowing, freezing cold, and it is winter time, which means a second horde of undead will arise soon. So we have some dead. So there's some enemy skeletons that are around here. We'll see what they end up doing. I think that they're like hanging out over here still. I'm not really sure what they're doing. So we're going to wait to see what all they decide that they're going to do here in a moment. Yeah, here we go. Here's a little goblin that's right here. Or little goblin undead skeleton dude. Apparently he's got 3 eyes. He's going to run over here, and as soon as they start getting closer, I'm going to call to defend the village, but they are very, very, very far away. So I'm not super concerned about it yet. Besides, if you tell them to defend the village, they stop working altogether. And they end up just running around. They just start fleeing. So to avoid that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for those little undead buggers to get a little bit closer before I call out for them to defend my village. More or less like right when they get about here, I'll call to defend the village, and they should run out there and attack the skeletons. So looks like they're starting to get a little bit closer. A little too close for my comfort at this point. So let's go ahead and call to defend the village. So looks like that these guys are going to get their party on. And we have 2 little undead dudes that are running in here. Oh, there we go. We got the one down. Some free bones right there for us. And then shoot that guy a little bit. There we go. Very good. We'll turn off defending the village for now. And we'll wait to see where the second undead horde will end up coming in for us. So it looks like those guys were not too bad. And from them, looks like we get some resources. What do we got here? Dropped bones. So they'll go through and they'll do that if they can once this guy's assigned here. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that guy. Oh, that's not a trader. That's right. That's just a lumberjack. Yeah, no, I don't need a lumberjack quite yet. Not quite yet. I need them to prioritize a couple other things like getting some more firewood going, getting some more logs, stuff like that. Maybe even building a second burrows would be really helpful. Actually, you know what? I hate to do it, but let's for now just go ahead and do that. So that way we can get a couple planks going, and then while we're waiting on getting a couple planks going, I'm going to go ahead and get a scavenger's hut put down. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and just put that guy like right down there. And then while I'm also at it, I'm going to go ahead and just grab a trade hall. And I'm going to put this trade hall, I guess, right there. That seems like a decent spot. And people are starting to freeze. Oh, no. Who is freezing and where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're inside your house here. Oh, wait, no, you have firewood, so I don't know why you're freezing. Just light your firewood up, man. Warm up a little bit. I know that they probably have to go quite a distance in order for them to actually cut down trees. So let's see, where are these skelly bones? Well, these ones are way down here too. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, if they end up getting any close to our civilization at all, then we'll deal with them. But it says that they're going to come attack, but none of them have moved yet. So I think that what I'll do is I'll wait for them to start coming to attack. It looks like that they're on their way now, which means, yeah, they are on their way. Okay. Well, thankfully, oh, hey, we just got another goblin. Ooh, we're going to need to build another warrens here, in order for us to be safe without running into max occupancy here. But, looks like that I'm going to go ahead and activate that defense mode again now. So we went ahead and have activated that. These goblins should start shooting that dude. There's one. And there's two. And finally, there is three. Very good. All right, turn defend mode off. Looks like we made it all the way through winter. And it's about to be springtime, which means the sun's going to be shining, the weather's going to be warm, people are going to be happy, no more skeletons are going to try to come and eat our souls. All should be good. What's this? What are these? Sticks. Oh, for some reason we're not gathering any more sticks? Do we have too many sticks? Where's my storage? This should be my storage, right? I only have 4 sticks, so maybe I just don't have the hands to go pick it up? Or do I need to finish up this first? I probably need to finish up the trade hall first. That takes 10 planks. Jeez. I didn't think it was going to be so much. But thankfully it looks like that they're getting their job done at least a little bit. So we'll get the planks as we get the planks. Okay. Speaking of getting planks, let's go ahead and let's get ourselves a warrens added as well. We're going to need it. We have so many buildings at this point. But we're going to need it. We're going to need another warren so that way we can start getting more goblins in here. Because I only have room for 3 more. And to me, that feels like it's really dangerous only having enough room for 3 more goblins. Because what happens if I need all of a sudden a ton more? Apparently that goblin's snug. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means that they're nice and warm and comfy? I hope so, because it is springtime, which means they should be nice and happy now. Oh, we're almost there with this. We're almost there with gathering up all the logs and stuff that we need, which is good. Hey, look! This is a deer? That's a deer. What is this? A gateway. A gateway to what? Traversable paths between different regions with Elderstone have traditionally been marked by these massive gateways along the old riverbed and mountain passes. They allow ease of travel. That'd be cool. By the way, it is freaking nighttime so often in this game. It feels like it is always friggin' nighttime. I swear. All right, we got that built. I'm going to pull you off for now because we have all the planks that we need for that scavenger's hut, which is good. And then now we just need to focus on putting the logs in here for them to finish up this building site to build us our trade hall. There we are. Very good. Everybody now seems to have their stuff exactly where we need it to be. I can now adjust job priorities. I can go ahead and have people specifically assigned to go through and collect berries and sticks and rocks, which is good. So that'll help the efficiency with everything. I have my scavenger built over here. So they're going to start going through and collecting out some frogs. They're going to go through and collect out these bones for us so that way we can get them over here to this builder that we have here, so that way they can start making up some tools here. They can make some weaponry for us, which is going to be very, very useful, especially when we have to start fighting hand to hand against a bunch of these little skeletons that are going to be coming up in the winter. But so far, guys, this game's been pretty awesome. There's still a lot more to build, including all sorts of things that have to do with war, including warg dens, stockades, barricades, guard towers, and a war hall. So there's all sorts of more stuff there, and we haven't even gotten into anything to do with Faith yet. So thank you everybody so much for watching this one. If you guys want to see more of Goblins of Elderstone, all you got to do is hit that like button, or if you'd like, leave me a comment down below. And if you have not already, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.